Hi everyone, and welcome to the first part of the Hamptons Mansion speed build. So in this speed build, I'm basically going to be finishing up with the exterior and starting on the interior. So I'll be doing the foyer, one of the dining rooms, living rooms, and then the kitchen. And that's basically it. It doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, it really is. And you know what? I am so happy to be finally back, like doing these voiceovers. You guys don't know how much I miss doing them. It's just like, I don't know. So I had this video. It's out now. Obviously, it's the Paris tour that was really holding me back from like recording any like voiceovers or anything. It was just because I really wanted to get that video done. And I was like I know that if I didn't force myself, like that video wouldn't be a thing, because I have a really bad, like, I don't know how to say this, like I just really hate editing in the first place. It's just, I don't know, it's not something I like doing, but obviously it needs to be done. And yeah, I had to do a lot of editing in that video, and so I just procrastinated a lot and I just would never get it done if I didn't force myself. And so it was like, you can't work on any other videos unless you finish that one. And so I finished it, and now I'm finally back and I'm working on this one. I started like editing footage, like, I don't know, on Friday was it? So it's been a while. But hey, I'm recording this at 2:30 a.m. on a Sunday night, so I have to wake up in 5.5 hours, and that's really fun. But that's not the point. I'll be fine, I think. I'll probably post updates on my Twitter, but honestly, I feel like I won't make it. And yeah, I'm sorry for trying to be a bit more quiet, everyone's at my house is like sleeping, and so I don't want to wake anyone up. Anyway, still haven't done my homework, so I'm definitely not looking forward to doing that, but I don't even have that much, so I'll be fine, I think. But yeah, I guess I can talk about a little bit. Well, there's nothing to talk about right now, because I'm basically just talking about I'm doing the landscaping, and I kind of said everything I wanted in the last video, if I can remember correctly. But there's this, there's the pool area, and I guess I can talk about that later. But yeah, I actually didn't get that much landscaping done in the last video. I thought I did more. But yeah, I'm gonna be fully finishing it today. And honestly, I am so sorry for taking so long. I know a lot of you are kind of mad at me for taking so long, and I've seen your comments, and I'm genuinely sorry. It's just someone has procrastination issues, and it's not like I've been wasting that time and not doing anything. No, I've been actually working on a modern farmhouse. You've seen pictures of it, and you guys seem to really like it. And honestly, I think that it's one of my most detailed builds yet. I finished the exterior on Friday, and so I started working on the interior yesterday, and the foyer of that house is already finished, and I just moved on to one of the living rooms because it has a lot of living rooms. I don't really want to give out too much information about that build yet, since it's still a work in progress, and I want you guys to see it when it comes out, obviously, and I don't want to leak on the details. Well, you know what I mean. Oh yeah, one more thing that I forgot to say. Oh, this is to those who are rebuilding this. So I would like to ask you to watch ahead, so you would know where I would delete things or redo stuff. And there's actually one more thing that I wanted to mention, and that is, if you see some items that I placed off camera, that means you don't have to place them. Don't place them, because I'll get rid of them in the speed build or something. And it's just, I usually cut out me placing those items so you guys wouldn't make the same mistake and waste your time. So if you see an item that I didn't place on camera, that means you don't have to do it either. And yeah, there was the carpet hack that I used. Flo came up with this carpet hack where you could just use decals as carpet, but co-op dispatched it, so you can't do it anymore. And so later on, I redid all those carpets. So I just don't recommend that you do them right now. I mean, you can't do it either, right? So just don't do the carpets. Skip on that part, and then you'll be able to add them in part 4. I don't even remember when I did it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna replace all those carpets in the next part, which I am gonna try to work on tomorrow. Honestly, I just want to get this house done and over with, as it's been a month since I actually posted this. If I can, well, maybe 3 weeks, but it's been a long time. And you know what? I am over this. I am so over this. But hey, I guess I can talk about the Paris opening and everything. The whole build itself. I mean, Flo and I kind of went over it really quickly in that video, since it was like kind of long, really. Like the whole footage was like 30 minutes, so that's a lot. And so I just managed to cut it to 14, and yeah, I don't know. It's a different type of a video, not gonna lie, but hey, I actually kind of really like it, so I hope you guys did too. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, so Float and I actually kind of decided to open Paris after that video, and you guys seem to, well, like, a lot of you actually made it, and those who didn't make it, I am honestly so sorry that you didn't make it. But like, don't worry, because I'll be doing more openings, and if you didn't see the build in person, like, there are many videos made on it, so you could just watch those. I know that it's not the same as like seeing the build in person, but we tried to get as many of you guys in, by doing 2 sessions, obviously. So there was like one on Float's neighborhood, and the other was online, and a lot of you actually really came. And to those who came, I really want to thank you for coming. Honestly, I had so much fun meeting you all and just talking to you all and taking screenshots and you guys exploring the build. It was really fun, although it was really tiring too. I remember being so tired after that whole thing, but it was worth it, Jen. Like, honestly, it was really worth it, and yeah, it was like just great. Honestly, it was, I had a great time. That's all I can say, really. And yeah, now pretty much that build is like done and over with. I'm just gonna move on to other projects because I have so many. It's insane. Like, it's just, I have so many projects that like I started working on and like late fall, and I still haven't finished them, and it's like, what, spring now? Oh my god. Honestly, I am so tired of myself sometimes. Like, I'm just so disappointed. Like, how can someone take so long on the build? Like, that farmhouse, the one that you saw a sneak peek of, I started working on it literally in November. And how long has it been? Wait, okay, let me count. So it's been December, January, February, and like, oh my god, it's March today. It's literally March right now. What? Spring has officially started? That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh, okay, and by the way, don't judge me by my Christmas intro. All of you were saying it's a Christmas intro. It was actually a winter intro. But I cannot excuse my Halloween profile picture. Okay, before all of you judge me, I have already ordered GFXs, like the whole package for, you know, a new theme. So just, it's coming soon, okay? It's coming very soon. Then yeah, don't judge me. Anyway, today, like, okay, a few hours ago, well, not a few hours ago, like, actually, like 30 minutes ago, I got a sudden urge to buy Airpods Max. So it's like the Apple version of Beats, and they're really expensive, but I genuinely want them so bad. I have no clue what to do, and like, I don't know, should I buy it? Do you guys think I should? Do you think it's a good idea for me to do it? Because, like, I mean, why not, right? Like, I feel like it would be a great investment for, like, you know, just like making videos and listening to music. Like, I don't know, I feel like I would mainly use the headset for like recording like audio and like voiceovers and filming videos and stuff. I feel like it would be a great investment. Okay, it's just, this is basically me making excuses as to why I should get it, but you know, not the point. So do you guys think I should? Do you guys think, like, I don't know, I know it's like pricey, but like, I feel like it would be worth it. I watched a couple of reviews on the headset, and like, people are saying it's expensive, but it's really like a good investment for like content creators. And I don't know, that kind of sold me, like, you know, oh, that sold me the headphones. Like, I really want them now. And I actually tweeted about it not that long ago, but people are saying it's overpriced, and I think, and I shouldn't get it, but I want to, and now I don't know what I'm gonna do. But you say I've been talking about nothing for 10 minutes already, and 10 minutes, and it's been 10 minutes, so I've been talking about nothing, it's been 10 minutes already. That's a great way to pass time, because as many of you may know, I tend to have a few issues while talking and like filming voiceovers, and that's like me running out of things to say, and then I start to like stutter and like literally have no clue what to say. But hey, not the case today. I mean, that's probably because I've been like that's because I haven't filmed any voiceovers in like ages. And if I sound like really tired or something, well, it's 2:30 a.m. And I actually thought about skipping school tomorrow, but then I was like, don't skip school, guys. It's really bad. I know it's tempting. Like I'm chilling. Like honestly, I would lie if I said that I don't think about that, but I do. So just don't skip school. Like it seems tempting at first, but then you're like, oh, like just think about the classes you're gonna miss and stuff. Like I don't know, that kind of made me change my mind. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like tomorrow's gonna be like a decent day, I suppose. Let's hope I wake up on time though, because it's almost 3 a.m. and I'm like only 10 minutes in. And this video is what? An hour long. Yay. I'll try like answering questions later. But yeah, honestly, wait, what else can I say? Oh, I wanted to say this, just kind of forgot to mention. I wanted to thank you guys for the massive support of Paris build though. Like, all of you were so nice about it, and I'm so glad all of you liked it. It generally means the world. Let's vote, and I like worked really hard to get that build out. And yeah, like, you know, seeing that you guys actually love the build and like seeing how many of you came, like that really like just means the world. And yeah, like I don't know, that just really makes me want to do more grand openings and maybe even build another like city recreation. But if I'm gonna do one, I'll probably do one myself, like a solo build, cause like they're nice and they're fun. It's just, yeah, they take a while. And yeah, oh right, another thing about the modern farmhouse, a lot of you guys were like asking me how much the build is gonna cost, and I generally like, I wish I could answer you and give you like, I wish I could give you an answer, but sadly, I really don't have a clue, as I literally just finished the exterior not that a few days ago. So like the interior, there's only one room done on the interior. But I don't know. Honestly, estimated prices are like around 1.7 million. If it's cheaper or more expensive, like don't come at me. It's an estimated price, and like that's probably as close as. Well, no, I don't know. That's just an estimated price. I don't know how much it's gonna be, but I'm hoping it's not gonna be too expensive. And I'm like so sorry for making my books so expensive. It's just I love details so much, I can't help it. Or like, I don't know, like my books aren't even that detailed. It's just I use a lot of expensive items because I never look at prices. And maybe I should start doing that, but then all the items that are cheap like don't really look as good as, you know, the more expensive ones. You get me? Like it's just, I don't know. Like if I were to use cheaper items, I don't think my builds would like look the way they do right now. And yeah, and I don't know, like I am already like, this build is a month old, but like I'm already feeling like it's really outdated. That structurals update changed the game so much. Honestly, you can do so many more things now. It's insane. I tried saying insanity. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm really getting tired. Oh, and also I did not have my coffee. And so, can you imagine? I'm filming this voiceover at 3 a.m. with no coffee whatsoever. So that's like a new thing. I haven't done that before, but I'm actually gonna start furnishing the patios and everything really soon. Right now I'm just finishing up with just like minor details of the house and everything. Like right now I'm putting in a few cameras and stuff. And then what did I want to say? You see, I'm already forgetting what I wanted to say, and I literally like thought of it 5 seconds ago. What is going on? Oh, right. So if you see like me entering build mode, like it shows that like someone has entered build mode. There's nothing. And if it shows that like I did, that's probably my friend Cece logging. Like she logged onto my account, because like I would usually build on her account while she's like, I don't know, not on. Because this build was built for my friend Cece, and yeah, no, I'm really happy with how it came out. I'm glad that she likes the house as well. And yeah, like, so if you see that like I have entered build mode, it's not me, it's Cece on my account. But we're 15 minutes in, and I'm already making my first piece of custom furniture, and it's like this lounge chair. honestly, I never knew that it took up, like, I never knew that I placed so many items on this armchair, because it doesn't even look that custom. But apparently it is, and I was wondering why the plot data was so high. Literally, it's like 100%. But hey, it's a whole mansion, and what can I do? I guess, like, why it costs so much is because of the whole, like, plates and cutting boards, and boxes, like, at the entrance of the house and everything. Like, you know, that curved part, I feel like the plot data is so high just because of that one part. But yeah, it has, like, a pool house, too. Like, I don't know if you can call it a pool house, like a pool shack? I don't know, because it's not, like, technically a house. Like, it is a pool house, but then it doesn't make sense for it to be a pool house. It's weird. Right? Is it just me who thinks like that? Probably. But yeah, I think I actually got inspired by the furnishing on Jennifer Lopez's Hamptons house, on like the patios, like not the patio but porch furniture. So most of the inspiration came from that house. If you guys are wondering, I would show some pictures in the video, but obviously this is a speed build, so I don't want to disturb those who are rebuilding this. And honestly, props to you if you've made it this far and you're rebuilding it. Like, honestly, this is just, it's hard. It's a hard build to recreate, and I'm so proud of you for making it this far. Like, you're a legend, honestly, because I don't feel like I could even copy something this hard myself. Because, like, copying and then building are, like, two different things. And, oh my god, okay, so this chair is, like, really, really iconic. Like, I've seen it, like, all over Instagram, and I tried to create it. And, I don't know, I feel like I did a decent job. I don't know. It looks kind of, like, sketchy in a way, but who cares? I mean, it's a chair. So, and, like, I made it this texture so you can't, like, really see, you know, all the planks and everything. It just blends in kind of with the chair, and it looks just like the most important part was the shape, and you can, like, kind of tell the shape, so that's all that matters. But yeah, I'm, like, really happy with this chair. I do think that's kind of hard to create though, so good luck to those who are gonna do it. Yeah, this part is gonna be a bit harder than the rest, like than the other ones. But hey, honestly, if you're gonna finish this whole build, make sure to just, like, post it, and then, like, if you're gonna post it, tag me on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll make sure to, like, share or, like, retweet, because, like, I love seeing you guys recreate my stuff. It honestly makes me feel so happy, and it's really motivational, actually, when you see people recreating your stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to see if any of you are gonna actually finish this, and if you are, then make sure to tag me on Insta or Twitter, and yeah, I'll make sure to retweet or repost, whatever. I'm getting a bit tired for some reason, and I still have to do homework. But I've been only talking for 20 minutes. This is not fun. Anyway, yeah, eventually I think I'm gonna replace these chairs. Like, there's gonna be only 2 of these chairs in the plot left because of plot data. Like, at the end, I had to do, like, 3 or 2 rooms, and I just had to get rid of a lot of custom furniture and try to make custom furniture that's less detailed, and, well, like, not detailed, but has less stuff on it to save plot data, and I managed to finish the whole house. Like, I feel like I'm more proud of the fact that I managed to finish a whole mansion and, like, somehow work with the plot data in it, you know, not just because of all the detail and stuff. Although this house is really detailed, but, like, I'm just happy about the fact that I somehow made it work with plot data. And yeah, like, I don't know. It's really cool when you finish, like, a build that's 100% plot data. Or, like, when you max it out without even finishing it, and then you just gotta remove stuff and gotta make it work somehow. That's, like, a really good feeling when you make it work. Like, it's sad at first because you have to get rid of some detail that you worked on for quite a while. But you know what? As long as you made the build work, like, that's exactly what happened with Paris. Is actually the buildings were much detailed, but then if I wanted to have some interiors, I just had to remove a lot of detail and just replace it with different decals. And you can still find some decals of the French buildings, so if you want to do some buildings like that yourself, you can always just go to my inventory, and all the decals that I use are literally from my inventory. So you just gotta follow me to access it, and then you have all the decals I use in my builds, and you can use them yourself. And like, I don't know, I feel like if I were to recreate, I would go to my inventory and like look at the tour and then just add all the decals that I used. Like just pause when you see decals and then find it and then put it in your own house, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't, but okay, I tried to explain. Yeah. Like right now I'm working on the seating area, and then I'll probably do this custom chair that I'm literally doing right now. It's kind of a weird shape. It's definitely a weird looking chair, but it's a chair. So what can you expect from a chair? I don't know why I placed that pillar, because it really doesn't make that, and it does nothing. But oh well. Anyway though, how have you guys been? Yeah, how have you guys been? Okay, just repeating my question, but how have you been actually? Have you been doing well? Have been doing like not so well? Let me know in the comments. But like if you're doing well, then I am so glad to hear that. And if you're not, then I hope you feel better soon. Honestly, everyone seems to feel great at this time. Honestly, I've been feeling so much better myself. Honestly, wasn't the brightest a few weeks ago, but hey, we're doing better now, and that's all that matters. And yeah, I remember that I shared one of my childhood stories with you guys in the last video, in the last voiceover, and I thought that, and yeah, I remember asking you guys to share your own stories, and so I'm just gonna go through the comments real quick and read a few that I saw and I liked. So if you said I liked your story, that means I answered it, and yeah, well, I mean, you're probably watching anyway. So this one's by The Best Cookie Gamer, and I'm just gonna read it out loud to you all, and then I'll like comment on it myself. So okay, so she was saying, I remember when I was around 8, I was waiting for my mom to pick me up from tennis, and about 5 minutes went by, and I just went up to the car park looking for my mom, but then I didn't see her car, so I decided to walk home because I thought that made sense. My mom ended up seeing me on my way home, and I got into the car, and the whole way home was my mom shouting at me. Honestly, I genuinely don't know how many times this has like, well, not happened to me, but like I wanted to do this so many times because I'm really impatient when it comes to waiting and stuff. My parents, like when I was smaller, my parents used to take ages to pick me up, and it's like I was so impatient too, so it was just worse. It was the worst. And like I don't blame you for like, you know, just walking back home. But honestly, yeah, we all make mistakes sometimes, and maybe we should have waited a bit longer, but like I totally get this, and this is like a fun story. But honestly, just be patient when like you're waiting for someone. Like they're gonna come eventually, no matter how long it takes, you know, them to get wherever you are. Yeah. But it's a fun story. It's honestly kind of similar to mine. It's just you did it because you know, you didn't do it because you were petty, and I did it because I was petty. Oh, okay, this one, okay, so this comment was made by Hot Wheels 42, and they were like, I was such a petty child, lol, when I was like 7 or 8, I wanted to run away for a dumb reason that I don't know, and I packed like 3 toys in a backpack and almost left home. Honestly, kind of same. I was kind of a petty child myself, and I remember wanting to run away, but then my parents were like, go ahead, and I would never do it, because I'm really grateful for what I have, and I'm really thankful for my parents for giving me whatever I have. And honestly, I feel like all of us should be grateful for what we have and where we live in, and that our parents work hard enough to support us. And I mean, I assume that most of you guys watching are like my age or a bit younger, so yeah. Honestly, let's just support and appreciate what our parents do for us. But honestly, same, I don't blame you. We all learn from our mistakes, and I know I wouldn't do that ever again, because like, you gotta be thankful for what you have, and yeah. Oh my god, so many comments of you guys asking when this video is gonna come out. I'm so sorry. But hey, I'm editing it right now, and I'm probably gonna make it upload overnight. And yeah. Oh my god. Hold on, I'm looking for more comments. All of you are so sweet in the comments. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. Honestly, thank you for the nice words. I'm just looking for comments and all of them are so nice. Okay, and I see that a lot of you have been asking how much this house costs without landscaping. And I generally wish I could tell you, but like I never like note these things and I don't remember them either. So I just generally don't know. You're gonna have to find that out yourselves. And if you actually know, make sure to comment, and then make sure to pin your comment so others would know the answer. And I'm actually kind of like making I'm thinking of making a building hack video of the furniture that I used in this build. So if you guys like to see that, let me know in the comments and I'll probably get myself to work on that video, because I feel like I owe you guys a few building hack videos. Like, I hate making them, but like I know you guys love them, and it's just like, you know, you gotta do it at this point. Oh, okay. So, okay. So this one's by Macklin Stratton. Is that okay? I'm so sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I try my best. If I pronounce it wrong, can you please correct me and tell me the way? Like, if you're watching this, of course, Macklin. I'm really hoping I'm pronouncing your name right. Anyway, I'm just gonna quote her and like read what she commented. Okay, so I'm just gonna start right now. And I was about 7, and my family was in Disney when it was at the peak for amount of people there. I didn't know my left from my right, and I was in right in front of my parents and my sisters. When they told me to go right, I went left, though I lost them and started crying. It was the end of the world. A Disney employee saw me immediately and helped me look to my right to see my family. So I basically was crying for 3 minutes because I thought I lost my parents for literally 2 seconds when they were just feet away. Honestly, I feel so bad for you just because that happened. Honestly, okay, so like, I can never, this is like an issue that I really need to solve, and it's, this is embarrassing to share first of all, and it is like, I'm having a hard time to tell, my right from left. Like, I know I'm 60 years old, but like, I can do it in my own language, in my native language, because English is not my native language, obviously. Yeah, you can kind of tell that by my accent. Although, like, 100 of you on Twitter said that I don't have an accent. And, like, okay, by saying that I don't have an accent, they mean that I have an American accent. And honestly, I don't think I do. I think I have, like, a mixed accent. Like, I'm pretty sure there's, like, an American accent there, but, like, it's mixed with many other accents. It's just, like, you know, just kind of heads up, but I hear other accents in, like, whenever I speak in English. Anyway, though, yeah, so going back to the whole thing, how I can't tell apart right from left. I just can't do it. I don't know why. Like, I'm trying my best. It's really hard for me. It's like, whenever I hear those 2 words, I'm like, which is which, huh? It's really hard. So, but like, I feel so bad for you that you got lost, because honestly, losing your parents when you're little was the scariest thing ever. Literally the scariest thing ever, and I'm glad that you found them. And yeah, thanks to that Disney employee who showed you where they are. So that's really nice of them. But yeah, I'm glad that you're okay, and I'm glad that you found them. So yeah, but it's a fun story now to remember. Probably wasn't that fun back then when it happened, but now it's fun to remember. I feel like it's like that with a lot of stories. That's how you like, they turn out to, like, they look like they sound horrible, but then when you remember them years later, they're just like fun stories, and it's funny, and it's something to laugh at. But that's a great story. Thanks for sharing with us, Macklin. Okay, and we got another one by Aaron Bell, and I'm just gonna, again, read what they said, and then, you know, give my opinion on it. So, okay, they said that a fun childhood story I have is when me and my sister were playing on a couch, and I fell off and hit my head on the corner of the table. Had to get stitches on the right corner of my head. Ouch! That honestly sounds so painful. I'm so sorry that happened to you. And I hope your head's fine. I mean, it doesn't sound like that bad of an injury, but still. Like, I can imagine the pain. Because I remember, like, hitting stuff like hitting the car door, like not the car door, but you know how there's a space between like the car frame. Oh my god, I'm so horrible about explaining stuff, but you guys know how there's like car doors, right? And there's like the car door frame. So like I remember hitting my head into those frames so many times, and it always hurts so bad after you do it. Or like I don't know, just hitting your head into like many different metal things. It's always so hurtful. So I'm genuinely so sorry that that happened to you, but yikes. I'm hoping you're fine. You didn't say that you're okay. Yeah, I assume you are, and I'm glad that you're fine now. And okay, someone's asking what happened to my Discord server. So I already mentioned in my last video that it was terminated. I explained it in the first part too. So if you want to know why, just watch that video, I guess. And okay, let's look if there are any more that I could find. Nothing else. Oh, okay. Oh my god, this one's a long one too, which that's kind of fun. Okay, so this one's by Want Some Friendliness Pellets. Pellets? That's how you pronounce it. I'm so sorry. My pronunciation is so awful. It's honestly embarrassing. But you guys know that at this point. It's like, I don't know, there are so many words that like I don't know how to pronounce, and it's so like it's embarrassing. That's the only word I can really think of right now. Again, reminding you that it's 3 a.m. for me, so don't judge me too much. Okay, just gonna read what they said, and I'm gonna, share my opinion on their story. But obviously, these stories are kind of fun to read, not gonna lie. Okay, so me and my mom and also my grandmother had went to this place called HR Block. They have these green peppermints that I thought looked cool because I never saw peppermints that were green. I got one from myself, my brother, and my grandmother. When we had left, I put the peppermint in my mouth. We got it. Oh, they probably missed a word. Oh my god. When we had left, I put the peppermint in my mouth. And we got into the car. My grandmother drove the car, and I still had the peppermint inside my mouth. When my grandmother had hit the brakes and stopped at a traffic light, the peppermint had went down my throat. I started to choke on the peppermint. My mom and grandma never looked back because they thought I was just coughing, but I wasn't. I could not spit the peppermint out, so I swallowed it instead, and after that I couldn't trust peppermints anymore. And that's my story of me having trust issues with peppermints. Oh my god. That is honestly so scary. Like, well no, I always feel so scared when I start choking or something. It's honestly, you gotta be careful with these things, honestly. I'll try to keep that in mind when I eat a peppermint next time. But hey, I mean, at least you're fine, so that's all that matters. Like, you swallowed it, and, it didn't do much harm to you, and that's all that matters. It's a fun story to remember, but like, never knew peppermints could be that dangerous. I mean, we really think about it's not that dangerous, like, you can choke on anything, but like choking is really serious. I remember like my teachers like saying that choking is something that we have to be careful with because like you never know when it could happen, and it's just like, yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna say that to you too, to all of you, that maybe you should be, when you're eating food, just be careful and don't try to swallow things immediately, and stuff. Just be careful because choking is a thing. And yeah, you could die from choking. That's horrible. Okay, I think that's, well, hold on, I'm still scrolling through comments looking to see. Okay, I think that's it. We got 4 stories, and honestly, thank you to everyone who commented. I really hope you guys watch these videos, and yeah, honestly, thanks so much for sharing your stories. It's honestly so like interesting to hear what all of you experienced in your own lives. So honestly, I'm glad you did share that with me and with all of us. Obviously, I feel like a lot of us are gonna, well, like, we all appreciate you sharing your stuff, and yeah, sharing your experiences, not stuff. Anyway, so one of my mods from the Discord server that is now deleted, made a list of things. And so, Karina, if you're watching this, thank you so much for that list. I'm gonna open it right now and see where that list is. Oh, there you go, found it. Okay, so it's loading. Hold on. Okay, so what sports am I into? It's actually a good question. I am not really athletic myself, obviously. I spend most of my time on my computer. But I used to do athletics. I like running and jumping and whatnot. So yeah, I joined that type of sports. I was never like really into basketball or soccer myself. I don't know why. It's kind of like weird. Because I honestly enjoy watching basketball, but I don't really enjoy playing it. Well, I guess it's just because I'm not really good at it. Or football, soccer, whatever. We call it football here, but I know for Americans it's soccer. So I'm just gonna say soccer, so everyone understands it. Yeah, but with soccer, I guess it's just like, with sports, it's interesting when you're good at it, but if you're really bad at it, it never is interesting. So, and it's like, it takes a lot of time and practice to become good at sports, so I just never try anyway. And maybe I should. But as a lot of you may know, I'm kind of lazy. But I think everyone should like try doing sports, and it's bad that I'm not doing that myself. But like, now that we have COVID, there's nothing much I can do anyway, just like go for a run sometimes, and I do. It's actually kind of refreshing to go for a run after like a hard day, or like sitting at your desk, the whole day too. It's definitely really nice. And what are my favorite colors? I am such a basic person for saying this, honestly, but my favorite colors are black, white, and blue, probably. I like these three colors a lot, like a lot. And maybe brown. Honestly, these four are probably my favorites. And like, I use them in every single build of mine, if you guys haven't noticed already. So, yeah, I guess it explains the question. What colors do you want to try using more? Honestly, I'm not even sure if I want to use any other colors. I'm really happy with my current color scheme in builds, and I try to switch them up like every build. I mean, it just kind of happens naturally, because when you're building different styles, when you're like building different styles, you just kind of have to use different color schemes. And yeah, that's really it. Like, you just use different color schemes with different house styles. And I don't know, I really like using a lot of like earthy tones and like realistic colors. Like, there's no such thing as realistic color, but you know what I mean. Like, something that you actually would see in like real life houses a lot. So I like to use those type of colors. And I'm not planning on using any other ones, but if you guys think I should, just comment down below, and yeah, I'll take your suggestion into consideration. Favorite style of building? Honestly, I am not sure. I am really not sure. I am really into modern farmhouses. I realized I really enjoy building them. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm basically working on my second farmhouse in like a year and a half. That's a lot, because I literally produce a new build every month. Oh my god, that's kind of bad. Like, you're telling me I spend a whole month building one house. Yikes. Oh my god. I can't even imagine how long it takes for you guys to create one of my builds. I'm so sorry for that. But yeah, right now I'm working on the living room, and one of like the main living room, and I love the shape of it. I think it's so unique, and I love the round window at the top too. I think it gives like character to the house. I really like that about it. Anyway, coming back to the questions, would you ever consider building Asian styles or homes? Honestly, I think I really want to try building like a Japanese house, because they're all so fascinating and so cool. I don't know, like, Japanese houses are amazing. Honestly, just like, so many cultures are so fascinating in many ways, because there's so many things to learn, and it's so like not weird, but it's like really interesting to see how people, like what people believe in, and learn about history, like learn different histories of different cultures. I find it really cool, and that's why I love history myself. And yeah, I feel like honestly I might do it in the future. Like, it's a really, really cool style. And I actually tried building like a Zen modern mansion, but honestly it wasn't that Japanese. But like, I actually want to try doing like a Japanese house or a Korean loft. I saw my friend Jo do one not that long ago, and hers was super cool. Super, super cool. Anyway, as a general whole, would you try doing more diverse styles? This is a good question again, and honestly, I try to do stuff like this. I try to go from different house styles. So, well, obviously, I have an English manor planned soon, so that's coming, and it's gonna have a speed build, so it's not gonna be like the one I posted in fall that didn't have a speed build. So that one will have a speed build. I'm working on a French chateau. I'm gonna be posting two soon. There's this Hamptons house that I'm literally like talking about right now, and then we have the Mario farmhouse. And I feel like these 5 styles I mentioned are really, really different and diverse. So I guess that answers your question, Karina. So yeah, I'm trying my best to do as many different styles as I can. And I guess diverse too. What is my favorite build project? Good question. Honestly, good question. Now I really have to think about this one because I like so many of my builds, but I would have to say that it's either this one or the farmhouse that I'm still working on. With my builds is like basically like every single new build I make is my favorite. I don't know why. I guess it's just because, with the new updates, you can do many more things, and it's just like there's so many improvements. And I feel like I just improved myself over time. Like, I feel like my current builds are much, much better than the builds I used to make, in the summer. It's just stuff like that. So I feel like my most favorite project right now is either this one or the one that I'm working on right now. Like I said, I don't really want to reveal too much stuff about it as it's still a work in progress, but I'll make sure to keep you guys updated, and I'll probably post one more sneak peek of the house so you guys would know what the interior looks like, or if you'd like to see more pictures of it, because I'm probably going to start posting it on Instagram very soon. And I post a lot of just post a lot of stuff on there. That took me a while, I'm so sorry. Anyway, yeah, so I usually post a lot of interior and exterior pictures on my Instagram. I post daily, so I don't know. If you want, you can check out my Instagram. Instagram's probably gonna be the first platform to see. Oh, actually, no, Twitter already saw a lot of pictures of it. But Instagram's gonna see a lot of interior pictures of that house, so I recommend you check out my Instagram if you want to see more pictures of that house coming soon. And actually, my friend Jo kind of showed a bit of that house yesterday in her stream, so if you guys want to see, a small sneak peek, you can go and check out her stream. I'm not gonna say the timestamps, so you guys would have to find them yourselves. But yeah. How are you doing as a whole? So like I've said, I've been a wreck. Like I was a wreck a few weeks ago, but I'm doing much better now, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have these like cycles where like I just feel really sad and motivated to do stuff, and then all of that goes away in like a few days, and then I'm just feeling happy for like a whole month, and then it just repeats itself, and it happens again. And it's been like that, I don't know, for like this whole quarantine, really. It's so weird. So weird. Honestly, it's so weird, but hey, like I said, I'm feeling much better, and yeah, definitely feel like coming back and doing as much work as I possibly can. Honestly, it sometimes feels like I'm oversharing, and I feel like I do that way too much on this channel, but oh well. Things happen, and it's okay to talk about them. It's definitely okay to talk about things that are happening in your life, and well, not all the time, but sometimes it's actually better to just say it, and yeah. And if people are gonna judge you, it's their problem, not yours. Anyway, moving on. We have another question. It's, what is your number one hobby? This one's kind of obvious. I guess it's building and just running a YouTube channel. Honestly, because like, I don't know what else to call it. I can't really call it a job yet, as I'm still in school, but like, I guess you can be in school and have a job. But I don't know. I feel like this YouTube channel is more like a hobby, and I really enjoy it. It definitely is my number one hobby, if you really think about it, so. And honestly, thank you guys for literally making it my hobby. I don't feel like I would be here if it wasn't for all of your support throughout the past, like, 2 years. I've been building. Wow. It's about to be my 2-year anniversary since I joined this community. And I've been building ever since. I've made so many friends, I've met so many people. I'm genuinely so grateful for all the past experiences I've had. It's crazy. It's weird to think about that you've been in like a community for 2 years and you've never quit. So weird. Oh my god, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, oh wow. Wow, okay. Any plans for this summer or upcoming builds? Good question. So this is like, okay, now I'm gonna have to reveal a few of my plans. And so, I am actually looking forward to doing a lot of tropical builds in the summer. I've been recently obsessed with Brazilian houses. Like, Brazilian architects are literally top tier. Their houses are the best of the best, and like, I just can't, like, they're amazing, all of them. And it's just like, they never disappoint, you know what I mean? They're always so nice, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up tropical Brazilian houses and then you'll know what I mean. So I'm planning on making, I don't know, a few modern houses, probably not even a few, like a lot of them. And you know what, I feel like I'll be much more active this summer, you know, because a lot of things have changed since the last one, and I'll have much more free time. It's like, I'll probably just pretend like I have school, but, well, I don't know, we'll see. I still don't know how everything's gonna work, and I don't know. I'm like planning to recreate a few cities and like do a few plot openings. Like, I have this cool idea to, I don't know, maybe do London, maybe, and probably like, I don't know, New York City or something. Maybe, just maybe, okay? Don't get your hopes up. It's just an idea. It might happen, it may not. Okay, I can assure you that I will be doing a hotel opening this year. That's a planned build. And I might be doing a Tudor mansion. And I already posted about it on Twitter. And so I'm gonna have to... Okay, honestly, I'm asking for your help right now. You're gonna have to force me to do those 2 builds. Whatever I say, you're just gonna have to force me and beg me to do those 2 builds. Even if I get mad. I mean, honestly, I'll never be, like, mad at you guys, so just know that. So, like, yeah. When it comes to those 2 builds, please, I'm begging you, force me to make them too, because I really want to. But you know, it'll probably get to a point where I'll give up or something. But yeah, don't let me give up. I really want to see me make myself make it to your mansion. Like, I really do. Anyway, what is your favorite thing about the Hamptons build? Honestly, it's either the living room, the great room, that has the really high ceilings and the round window. I love that living room. Like I did it in this part, and I hope you guys like it too. And then there's another room, and it's the kids' bedroom upstairs that's in the turret. And so the turret is that like tower thingy. And like I love how it's, you know, kind of like a loft or something. And I just love it. I love it so much. I love those 2 rooms a lot. I'm really happy with them. But yeah, I guess those are like the 2 things that the main 2 things that I really like about this build. Moving on, what do you love about your Paris build? There's a lot of things that I like about it. Honestly, I could just name them all day, but like obviously the Eiffel Tower and the Arch. Many of the stores, the buildings. I like, honestly, to me, that build is... I don't know. It's like I don't know how to describe it because I like everything about it, you know? It's like something that you worked on for so long and you just put so much effort into it. It's just like, and it turns out like really great. So honestly, without Float, none of it would have been possible, and so I can't take full credit. Honestly, like, it's just everything that Float did is amazing, and I'm just happy with that build as a whole. Like, there's so many things I like about it. I just can't even name them all right now. There's too many to name, basically. Anything happening in school? Honestly, not really. Not really. I was on a break 2 weeks ago. And I got nothing during that break, but that was like the time where I felt really bad, so I literally just like, I don't know, I watched Netflix. I spent my break just watching Netflix, and honestly, I had a good time. I had a good time relaxing, and yeah, I needed that kind of a break. And I'm feeling so much more motivated right now. Honestly, I can't even speak anymore. It's 3:30 in the morning. I've been recording this for an hour, but hey, honestly, anything to get this build out. I feel so bad for taking forever already, and yeah, I think it's about time for me to finish this. Okay, the next question is, what is your favorite decade for style? Honestly, favorite decade for style. This is so weird because personally, I really like a lot of like vintage but modern stuff. I have no clue because every era is like so different, but I feel like, oh, I'm gonna be so boring by saying this. I feel like my favorite decade is probably like from 2010 to, 2020, or like 2021 to 230. Wait, no, 2022, 2030. Wow, that took me so long to think of. Yeah, I feel like these are gonna be the decades that this decade's gonna be something that's really cool for interior design. Like, I don't know, I love a lot of contemporary designs, and most of them kind of like appeared just like the last decade. Yeah. Honestly, that's kind of it for the questions. I'll save the rest for the next voiceover, which I'm probably gonna record tomorrow, or I don't know yet. We'll see. But anyway, thank you all so much for listening to me talk for so long. Honestly, I'm so sorry for seeming so tired, or like being tired in general. Thought I would be done earlier, not gonna lie. But yeah, honestly, if I wouldn't finish right now, I don't think I would ever do this video, so it had to be done. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part, part 4 probably. And yeah. oh, I forgot to mention that, don't worry, didn't forget about the Paris apartment speed build. It's still coming. I have a whole building recorded, so I'm just gonna post it after I'm done posting these, like the rest of the speed build. And yeah, so see you in the next video. And yeah, thanks for listening this far if you have made it this far. I really appreciate you all. And honestly, thank you for the endless support. I really appreciate it, and you guys definitely motivate me to keep me going. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, which is probably coming very soon, as I am very tempted, well, not tempted, motivated to make new videos and content for you guys. Anyway, it's time for me to go, and yeah, like I said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!